Good morning. Good morning. It's time to start our day. Good morning. Good morning to you and you and you and you and you and you and you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So we are jumping on the mat today, and we are, as always, we're learning how to use our yoga, right? We're not just doing the yoga, we're using yoga. So even when things are heavy or hard or completely unbearable, we still have the practice of yoga. We still have the breath, the physical body, the disciplining of the mind, right? The way we care for ourselves. So I wanted to play with that a little bit today of just how do we use our yoga, okay? Especially when things are, as Pima Chodron says, falling apart. So we're going to start with my favorite thing, which is that Ram Dass song, Heart Song. And if you're new to this work, perhaps this will feel a little dorky to you. But I embrace my inner dork, and I'm hoping you embrace your inner dork too, because the dork in me bows and sees the dork in you. Okay, so that's where we're at. So we're going to sing with the heart song, and just calibrating from there as we start our practice today. Okay, so sit up nice and tall, and maybe you will take your hands to your heart. Start to listen to the way you're breathing. There is no doing or fixing or shaping. You just have to just notice the breath. Just notice the breath. Just notice the breath. How long is your inhale here? Count it out. There's no right or wrong. Just how long is your inhale? And how long is that exhale? How long is the inhale? And how long is that exhale? Listen, listen. And then the heart song, listen, listen, listen to my heart song. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. I will never forget you. I will never forsake you. Will never forget you. I will never forsake you. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. I will never forget you. I will never forsake you. Never forget you. I will never forsake you. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. With me now. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. I will never forget you. I will never forsake you. Never forget you. I will never forsake you. Twice more. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. We're calibrating with our inner selves, our true selves. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. I will never forget you. I will never forsake you. Never forget you. I will never forsake you. Last one. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. I will never forget you. I will never forsake you. Never forget you. I will never forsake you. Now we just sit quietly. Listen to your heart song. Listen to the moment. Listen to the sounds around you. Taste the taste in your mouth. Run your tongue around the teeth. Here, now, here and now. My heart song, my heart song, my heart song. 1 minute, please. Beautiful, beautiful. Come on to setting your intention, hands in prayer, thumbs against your heart. What brings you to the yoga mat today, right? Why do you use yoga? Get that clear in your mind. Or another way to say it is, how do you want to feel in an hour? Light, open, recalibrated, peaceful, productive. Beautiful. And then come on over to the mat. You're probably already at the mat. Come on over. The first thing I'd like us to do today, please, is to grab a bolster. Now, if you don't have a bolster, then maybe you'll grab a pillow or a couple of blocks. And what we're going to do, again, everybody's going to be in a different spot today. Maybe you're feeling, pretty low energy. Maybe you're feeling pretty high energy. Maybe you're feeling sad. Maybe you're feeling, really excited for whatever reason. So whatever you need today is what we're doing. Yoga's going to always meet you where you are. Here's the bolster. We're going to bring our big toes together with the knees open wide. If this is not comfortable for you, you can always keep your hips above the knees and more like a tabletop. Everyone else, we're going to take those big toes together without overlapping, knees open wide. If you need a little bit more of a lift here, you could always take a block underneath it so you're not going down as far. Okay. And all we're going to do is bring our body down to the mat, to the bolster with our cheek down and just holding. So this is child's pose. And this pose is the story of all your troubles just roll off your back. That's what it is to be in a child's pose, is all your troubles, at least for this moment, roll off your back. Start to find that lengthening of the breath, inhaling for 4 or 6, exhaling for 4 or 6. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. Turning the other cheek down, listen, listen, listen to my heart song. Beautiful. And then start to come back up. Come back up. Now, again, depending upon what you're needing today, sometimes it's nice to just move, right? You can just start to pound against that bolster. If you're not feeling that sort of energy today, go ahead and turn the other cheek down. 2 more big breaths. Okay, turn the other cheek down again, please. You're either hitting the bolster, just moving your arms, feeling those shoulder blades, getting some of this, maybe it's anger, maybe it's some sort of thing that's hanging in your heart center that you're wanting to release, or you're just breathing. One more deep breath. And then come on out. Come on out. Come on out. Okay, shake it off. And we're going to turn ourselves on our backs. So one of the things that we do in our yoga practice, what it is we're moving energy. Sometimes it could move at gas bubbles. Yeah, we're going to have some gas bubbles. Sometimes, I'm not going to demonstrate that for you though. Sometimes you can have like a fit of giggles. I remember going into a back bend the very first time, and I was in a yoga class and I just started giggling and I could not stop giggling. It just felt like something was free in my body. Sometimes rage or tears comes up, right? It's like the trappings of the emotion held just starts to come out. That's what we want. We want to be getting the energy moving here. So don't hold back, right? Allow yourself to take this precious time to serve you and your individual heart song. No matter what else going on outside, this is your time for you. Okay, here we are in our Shavasana. We got something underneath our knees. Go ahead and slide your hands underneath your head, please. Bring your fingers together, elbows wide. What face are you making? What expression do you have? When you're ready, pick up your head and shoulders. Hold the head and shoulders firmly. Push your head into your hands. Little pulses, 10, 9. Keep pushing your head into your hands. Rest. Again, please, 2 more rounds. Zip up your jeans. 10. Start to turn on that inner fire. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. I'm strong. 3, 2, 1. In self-care, last round here. Go. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Taking your feet to the bolster, or maybe you have a block here. Go ahead and pick your hips up into bridge pose. Feel that action here. No collapse on the neck. The neck is off the mat. And then when you're ready, drop the hips back down. We're going to do that about 11 more times. So pick up and roll down. So we're watching those hamstring attachments right at the top of those legs here, right around the sits bones. We got those hamstring attachments. We're feeling the glutes. Do you feel like you're clenching or squeezing there? Keeping the knees and the feet hip distance apart, keeping the neck off the mat. Listen to your physical body. What starts to trigger up? What are you noticing? Where do you get clenchy? Where do you feel a little bit sleepy, lazy? Up and down, Setu Bandhasana bridge pose. We'll go about 5 more times. Two. Last one, we're going to hold it up there, Setu Bandhasana. Some of you can interlace your fingers underneath you, bringing even the palms to touch. Your feet and your knees are hip distance. Some of you might even do it one leg at a time. Do you feel your own strength, your own stability? Seek it out. Listen, listen, listen to my own heart song. And beautiful. When you're ready to come down, no rush at all. Come down, down, da down, down, da down, down, da down, down, down. Good. All right. Get your props out of the way. And we're gently, gently, gently going to roll over onto our sides. Now, those of you who've been coming for a while, you might have your little elastic band. If you don't have an elastic band, that's okay. You'll just make do with just your imagination. That's going to work too. But if you do have an elastic band, we're going to do our hips right now. So go ahead and take the strap around your shins or your upper legs. Again, if you don't have this, you're just using resistance in your imagination. I do recommend you have it though, just because it's nice as we get older to be able to, work on some of this PT stuff on strengthening and stabilizing our hips. First thing we're going to do is come into a 90-degree angle. Okay. And we're just going to open and close. That's it. 9. Notice my hand is not in front here. I want my strong core to be holding me up. Now, not only do I have my leg lifting, but this bottom leg is bracing against the floor. So both are true. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Beautiful. Keeping your heels together now. Open the knees. 10, 9. Where are the muscles working? Get yourself connected to it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lift the ankle this time. So the knees are together, but the ankle is lifted and pushed back. 10 and down. 9. See how the knee stays bent the whole time. 8. Straight back. 7. Straight back. Bracing that bottom leg against the mat. 5. 2 and 1. Y'all ready for our big finish? Ankles up. Big finish now. Ankles up. Knees open. Kick. Toes touch. Knees touch. That's 1. Knees, kick, toes, knees. Knees, kick, toes, knees. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Y'all having fun? 8, 9, and 10. Good. And pause. Bring yourself out to these straight legs now, still zipping up those abdominal muscles. Last thing, pick up your hip here. Heel and toes are the same distance. And we're going to do monster walks. Just little pulses. Feel the tightening of the jeans. You're zipping up here. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90, and 100. Beautiful. Rolling onto your belly. Make a pillow with your hands and pause. Pause. Feel the difference. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. Go inside. Inner gaze.
Beautiful. Sliding your hands right underneath the shoulders, clip those elbows in. So Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. Your feet can be hip distance apart, or you can bring your big toes together, whatever you want. Feel that pubic bone pressing against the mat, but not super clenched in the glutes. We want to have them toned, but not clenched. Here we go. Inhale, lift up, and then exhale down. Let's do that 4 more times. Inhale up, and then down. Hold it up. Some of you will add your feet too, maybe even coming into full locust, Shalambhasana, where your hands are down by your sides or you're interlacing. And we're going to hold here, strong back bend. I'm looking at the mat because I don't want any crunches in my neck. Decide where you want to look. 4. 3, 2, and either rest again, or some of you might want to go on up to downward facing dog. All that fresh blood coming to your head. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. I will never forget you. I will never forsake you. Never forget you. I will never forsake you. Listen, listen. Okay, let's set up for the second side. Come on back and find your way. 90-degree angle. Strong core. And here we go. Open, close. And 1, good. Tie the ankles together, open your knees. And if you don't have the elastic band, you're still feeling how hard it is to open, how hard it is to close. Don't lose that resistance idea. 5. 9 and 10. Beautiful. Keep the knees together, but lift that ankle. Notice that the ankle's high, the knee is low, and push back, keeping the knee down. 10. Push. 9. And 2. And 1. Good. Big finish now. Ankles up. Open the knees, kick, toes, and knees. Open, kick, toes touch, knees are wide, and then they close. Open the knees, kick, toes touch, close the knees. 6 more. Strengthening and stabilizing those hips. 3 and 2 and 1. Beautiful. Go ahead and bring them out. And focusing on our monster walks. Here we go. 10. 20. 30. And 40. 50. 60. 70, 80. Keep zipping up the abdominals. 90, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 100. Come on over, back to resting. Let's. You could do what we did just a minute ago. We're going a little bit deeper. Now we're going to take the hands out to the sides with the elbows right above those wrists. So again, you can do your cobra that we just did a few minutes ago, or you're coming to this next level called the Mackenzies. We're going to turn our toes under here, lift up the heart, go up and as much as you can comfortably relax the glutes. So notice if you're squeezing there, relax, and then tip yourself down. Okay, we'll do that again. Up, relax the glutes, and down. 8. Only up as comfortable as you can. You don't need to stick with me. You might not be coming up as high. You might be going up higher. You're just feeling the opposite of sitting in a chair. And noticing any tension in the glutes. See if you can soften in that area. 4 more. Just juicing up that spine. 3. Relaxing. 2. And 1. Resting, or again, downward facing dog. Three more deep breaths wherever you are. Excellent. And we're going to walk our feet forward, come back to that standing forward fold. Taking all the time you need to. When you're ready, you're going to roll all the way up to standing, all the way up to standing, all the way up. And then come into your mountain pose. Okay. So here we are in mountain pose. Our feet are hip distance apart. Our toes are looking directly forward. We're not turning them out in any way. It's almost like we're on skis, right? We're noticing the pelvic tilt. Are we dumping it forward here? Are we dumping it back? How do we balance out that pelvic floor? As always, we're talking literally about the perineum, the area between the anus and the genitals, that flat space. That is what's pointing down on your physical structure. So whatever ride you need in your pelvis for the perineum to point down, that's what you're looking for. Okay, so we're not thinking about the shape of our bodies. We're thinking about that center channel. And we're going to turn our arms open nice and wide, sit the head up nice and tall. The back of the head is over the lower back. And we're going to go into a releve here, lifting up on the heels and then dropping the heels down and just sitting back. Notice that the knees stay above the ankles. Again, releve up on the tiptoes. Utkatasana, sit down and stick your bottom out, maybe even touch the floor. We're going to do that about 11 more times. Why are we doing this? Because we're learning to root. Even when everything around us is in chaos, we are rooted.
Watch how you're balancing in the feet. Are you leaning in the outside edges of the feet? Are you leaning in the heels? Let's go 2 more. And then go up on your releve here. Look, you see the mango? There's a big mango. It's ready to be eaten. Reach up, grab the mango. Oh, I can't reach it. Can you reach it? It's just reach it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Get the mango. Get the mango. Oh, I can't. Other side. Get the mango. Get the mango. I can touch it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Oh gosh. Both hands. Get the mangoes. Get the mangoes. Ah, and pull it down, pull it down, pull it down. Stick it in our pocket for later and come back and pause. Now you got a big mango in your pocket. We're going to have another one because we're going to have balance. So let's just take a moment and prepare. Oh, I see bananas. Let's go get the bananas. Reach up, right arm up, really reach, feeling it all spreading. We've talked about the fibers of the sheet. When we put the fitted sheet on the bed, we take it over one corner and we got to pull it over the other corner. You can feel all those fibers. Get the banana, get that banana. Okay, other hand, get it, get it, get it. Come on. Both arms now. Reach those nanners. Reach it, reach it, reach it, reach it. And pull it down in the other pocket. Feel balance, physical structure balance, breath balance. Beautiful. Like any good actress, we're going to have to take our props out of our pocket. So go ahead and put your imaginary fruit away because we don't want to feel that sense. And now they're even and now you're light again. Okay. We're going to just take a little bit of a half sun salute just to bring a little moving meditation. Think about that heart song. I'm calibrating for myself. I'm checking in with where I am today, whatever's going on with me. And we're going to just take it through a very slow little vinyasa. Arms reach up. If you wanted to do a releve here, you could. Exhale, bow humbly. Let your head drop. Feel those hamstrings open. Maybe even rocking between the feet, heels and toes. When you're ready, halfway up, Ardha Uttanasana, nice flat back, feeling that length. We worked on this pose in our Wednesday class with the pole or the broom, really nice. Exhale, forward fold again. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Feel the length of the back. The thighs are moving back. You can bend the knees if you need to. Really feeling long through the spine. Exhale, tip it over. Last one. Inhale, halfway up. Nice flat back. Feel that length, length, length. Exhale, Uttanasana, root to rise. Inhale, sweeping your arms all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Exhale, bringing those hands down. Okay, we're just going to move our hips side to side like we're walking. One heel at a time is starting to lift, keeping the toes on the ground, just walking and walking and walking. We're walking, we're walking, we're walking, we're walking. Feel that curve, feel the ribs are staying still. We're just moving the hips side to side. Here it is from the back. Look at that. Look at that. Come on. Come on now. Walking. Feel that nice fluidity. Keeping your ribs still as you can. 8 more breaths. Maybe even pumping those elbows a little bit. 4. 3. Just connecting. 2 and 1. We're going to walk, 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 walk. That's it. Toes are still looking forward, moving those hips again. Now, some of you, I want you just to keep doing it. You could even put those bands back on and just feel how hard it is to open, sort of like PT work. Some of you who are working a little bit more cardio, who want a little bit more deeper, we're going to jump over the puddle, jump over the puddle, jump. We got 1 minute here. Jumping, jumping, jumping. Feels good to move. Move. 4 more deep breaths. 3 and 2 and 1. Come back to center, or again, through that moving meditation. And again, root to rise, root to rise, root to rise, reach it all the way up and exhale. Reset. Now bringing attention that the hips are moving together. So we're very squared here. Focusing on the right leg, lift the quadriceps, fix that kneecap, and bend your left knee. Those of you who want to stay here. Everyone else, gaze forward, coming into full vrikshasana. You could hold here. You could interlace. Some of you might be even open to hip opening like this, pressing the foot and the thigh together in tree pose. I am steady. I am grounded. I am rooted, or maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not, and maybe that's what I see. I'm untethered. That's okay. Listen, listen, listen to my heart's song. Listen, listen, listen to my heart's song. 3 more deep breaths. Beautiful. We're going to unopen that leg, cross that foot over and put the toes down. And then if you're mirroring me, this is your left leg in front. We're going to put the right arm on top. So give yourself a hug with the right arm on top. Some of you will come into full Garudasana where you'll bring the palms to touch, thumbs looking at you, or you'll just hold here in the hug. Some of you will sit down. Some of you would even balance here, lifting that leg. Whatever you need to do. It's really about what you need. Maybe it's balance. Maybe it's just stretching. 5 breaths. Eagle pose. One more deep breath. And come on out. Come on out and pause. And then I'm remembering a tune on the commercial. Watch it jiggle. Shake it off. See it wiggle. Shake it off. I really mean it. Like really shake. Don't just watch me do the cool move. Shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. Let it all go. That's why the trampoline is a really good practice. Like jumping around is a good practice. Let go of the story. Let go. Let go. At least for the moment you're in. No tension. shaking off, shaking off, shaking off, shaking off. And setting it up for the second round here, back to Vrikshasana. Now we're taking the left leg, quadriceps lifted, right knee up. You can interlace there, or if you feel like the hip is okay, Vrikshasana tree pose, pressing the foot and the leg together, arms wherever you want them. 8 breaths. You are coming back to yourself, not the external world, to you. To who are you? Who are you? Am I Kim? Am I a teacher? Am I a mother? Right? Am I a woman? Or am I more? Who are you? When you're ready, again, switching, if you're mirroring me, now our left arm is going to go on top and our right leg. You could keep it up and do a balancing pose, or working on stretching, put those toes down and lean forward. Beautiful. Come on back up. Come on back up. Shake it off and jiggle it out. Shake it, jiggle, 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 jiggle. Wherever you are right now, whatever experience you're having right now is perfect for you, right? You don't have to be or do anything. This is time for you to check in with you, the big self, and the little self. Okay, the ego and personality and the spirit, all of it right here, baby. Physical body, Anamaya Kosha, breath body, Pranamaya Kosha, mental body, Manomaya Kosha, personality or emotional body, Vijnanamaya Kosha, calibrating those koshas to Ananda bliss, our bliss body kosha. We are all the time, just like the garden is all of the things, right? It's not just the rose, it's all the nutrients, all the dirt, all the water, all the sun, all of that. Same as with you. Okay, so I'm saying all that because now you get to decide how you want to sort of close up your class today. You could go back to punching if you feel like you got some anger or injustice in your world and you're pissed about it. You can beat it up. You can really move through. And the way I say it is that it's in you, right? The anger is in you, or the sadness is in you. We need a way to get it out, right? Primal yelling in the car, hitting a pillow, crying, talking, like moving energy is really important. Rather than staying stuck. Okay, so that's one option you could do. If you're feeling pretty good today and you don't need all that, maybe you're just going to hug your pillow and be so grateful that you have this practice or this community. Another option, when I'm not getting my way or when things aren't going how I want them to go, sometimes I say, I just want to throw myself on the floor and have a huge tantrum. That's okay too, right? I'm not going to give you a full throttle of my tantrum, but you could even kick, right? You could kick, you could move around any way you want to. I'm wanting you to use this last 2 minutes here before we recalibrate together to use the time to move the way you need to. Maybe it's a soothing position like a happy baby, right? Maybe it's a twist. Maybe it's a tantrum. So taking this next 8 to 12 breaths, whatever you need to do, so that you can move into our next pose, which will be stillness. So get it going, get it out.
4 more breaths. Beautiful. Okay. So finishing up whatever you're working on, and we're going to do a short meditation here, a couple of options here again for you. So sometimes I don't have my blanket, but I sometimes I like to wrap it like a shawl, just like wrap myself in it. If I myself feel like I'm needing that, that's a beautiful thing. Sometimes it could be as simple as just putting something heavy on your lap, sort of grounding you down. Okay, if that's what you're needing. Propping yourself up on a block or a bolster if you feel like sitting up nice and tall is challenging for you. We're going to find our way to Sukhasana, easy cross-legged pose. If you always put one leg in front, maybe you'll switch it up a little bit. And we're going to close our eyes. The crown of the head is reaching up. The tailbone is reaching down. Dropping out of the mental chatter, all the intellect, all the knowledge, all the things you got to do, all the people you got to take care, all the stuff. I want you to see all that and then go below it, right? We're going to deal with all that later. We're going to have some clarity about that later. We're going to dive back into the breath body, pranamaya kosha, just the breath. How long is my inhale? And how long is my exhale? That's what I'm focusing on. Those of you who know the Ujjayi breathing, you're doing that now. Keeping your eyes closed, we're going to do our ooh la la. So just start to move, ooh la la, back and forth. Five and six, taking it forward now. 6, 3, and 2, and 1. Up and drop. Both shoulders up and drop. 3, up and drop. 2, and drop. Last one, up and drop. Left ear to left shoulder. If you wanted to reach out that hand, you could. If you wanted to take your left arm up, give you more, little bit in the shoulders, neck, then do that. Otherwise, whatever variation you want. Again, relaxing your tongue. Beautiful. Chin to throat. We're going to roll it to the other side. And again, same idea. You can reach out. You can weight down that head.
Beautiful. And come back up. Okay. Gently close your eyes again. And watch yourself breathe. Okay. What do you need now? What do you need today? More water, more time in nature outside, more quiet, more music or art, more love, more touch, more laughter. What do you need today? What do you need today? Let's take a minute and see if we can find that. Okay. So start to find your way to final Shavasana. Perhaps you'll take your legs out. Perhaps you'll prop your legs up. Whatever it is that you feel like you need, make your way there now, please. And take the time to really make it just right. Just right. Coming to a place where your legs are relaxed, your arms are open, you've got a nice little pillow underneath your head. This body of yours, this Anamaya Kosha, we're going to let it rest. We're going to find our stillness. And as you move into this final posture, I'd like you to think about what are some of your favorite smells? What smells do you really love? Forest in the rain, vanilla, grandma's perfume, coffee. What are some of your favorite smells? Favorite sounds? What are some sounds the cat purring, children laughing, coffee? You see, my theme is coffee. Yeah, I see that too. What are some of your favorite sounds? What about tastes? What do you love to taste? Coffee, chocolate covered strawberries, right? Delicious cup of tea, some honey. What do you love to taste? So what we're doing as we prepare for this final pose is we're remembering that we can move our mind at will. We can move our mind to what we like to taste. We can move our mind to what stresses us out. We can move our mind to what we love to smell, right? And so as we calibrate to this final posture, I want you to stay in this nurturing quality. Listen to my heart song. I'm filling up my own well here. What do I love to smell, to taste, to see, to hear, to touch? Like, what do I love? Let that put you in an area of contentment, of santosha, of being here now with your favorite things so that you can really benefit from this time. And then when you're finished, you'll go back and you'll have so much more to give because you'll be really nurtured and nourished by what you need. Okay. I'd like you to take the next 8 minutes here just doing that, calibrating your mind to the things you really love, to your favorites, to your wants, to your needs, and then take that time to relax. And then we'll move out of this and we'll move back into our day with the intention that Sankalpa firmly set. Okay. That's my wish for you, holding you all with so much love. So much love. Okay. And I'm standing by. Deep bows. Much love. I'll see you next time.